Hey guys, it's Tara and welcome back to Terra at 50. We are up bright and early on a Friday morning. Actually, this is Friday the 13th. Ooh. Remember when we were kids and Friday the 13th was always such a big deal? You'd get so scared and like, what's going to happen today? I don't know. Maybe I'll like flip it on its head and make Friday the 13th like a lucky day for me, because I actually did wake up in a great mood today. I woke up in extreme gratitude today, and I love it when I do that. It was because I woke up and I was cold. I just remember being so cold, and I was like, it is 90 something degrees outside and I am inside freezing. It made me so grateful for air conditioning. I mean, I live in Texas. It gets hot as a crotch here in the summertime. Hell, it can get hot as a crotch in the wintertime if it wants to, because that's Texas weather. But I digress. Point being that I was just like so grateful for all the little modern conveniences, like being able to wake up in the summer and be freezing in my house because I can put the temperature so low that I can sleep really well and sleep really cold. And then just getting right into a steaming hot shower. I just was like, I don't know why, you guys, but still all these little small things just aren't lost on me. I've never gone or lived in a place that didn't have a shower, but it doesn't mean that I'm still not like in awe and grateful that I live in a place where I have clean running water. So yeah, I woke up really grateful for like the small things today. So we have got a full day of things planned. I need to, before that, you guys, I used the Studio Fix again. I have this, I'm trying to get rid of this dark spot. It's kind of like a zit that's like turned into like a freaking dome. Anyway, I used the MAC Studio Fix again. What do we think? You guys, I think it looks pretty good. And it cut down my makeup routine by like minutes from not doing foundation and powder. I just start with concealer and then go right in with the Studio Fix, like boom, 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 boom with a brush. So I don't know, y'all. It looks pretty legit. I might be bringing this back. I might be bringing Studio Fix back. Okay, so my plants are dying. I don't know why. So I've got to get on ChatGPT and ask that. So I may have to go get plant food, not sure. Run by the post office to drop off a package. And we are going to go to a place in Dallas here called the Scent Room, which is I just call it a fancy perfumery. So I guess that's what it is. Yeah, they just have really fancy, and I guess some of them are kind of expensive perfumes and colognes, but I want to get a gift for my boyfriend for Father's Day, which is Sunday. So very excited about smelling some colognes and finding out actually which one I like, because I mean, he's got to wear it, but I'm the one that's got to smell it, right? So I should be choosing what I want. See, ladies, girl math, finding a way to shop when you're not even shopping. That's how we do it. But before all that, we've got work to do. And so we are going to go to one of my favorite coffee shops, just so I can get out of the house and sit at my iPad and answer emails and get some work done. And then we are off to do some Friday the 13th errands. Yay! See y'all soon. Okay, guys, and for the outfit of the day, I am wearing a cotton striped dress, actually from Target. This was out maybe 2 years ago, and it was really, really long. It was a midi dress, and I just cut it off. And it's really cute. I actually got it in denim as well. It just slips on. It's got pockets. It's got pockets, which, you know, yay for us when we get pockets. Yeah, just wearing this dress today and the wedges that you are exhausted of seeing. And I'm wearing my Chanel denim mini flaps. I thought it'd be really, really cute with this. And we reviewed this bag last week. If you want to see it up close and find out more about it, you can just look at last week's video. And that is the outfit of the day. Let's get out of here. Okay, are y'all like me and you have the most, like, sometimes, I'm trying to be gentle. Sometimes the people at the post office can be like really prickly, to be nice about it. Yeah, they can have like a poopy attitude sometimes. Let's just keep it real. Do you find yourself like me, like just trying to like make it a challenge? It's like my challenge to make them smile, to like overpower their anger at their government job that they don't seem to be liking very much at the moment. And I'm like overly nice, overly joyous, and asking them about their day, just because I know that there's so many people who come in there who give them shit, and probably that's why they're have such a crappy attitude. But yeah, I made them smile today, and that makes me happy because I love the post office people. They're in there, they're working hard. I love the post office people. Yeah, I do. I remember growing up, the postman, my grandma would like always give him a Christmas gift or a Christmas card or a tip. Remember when the postman was like a person you knew? So anyway, I have a lot of respect for them, and they're working a hard job. So next time you're in the post office, try to make it a challenge to make the post office person smile. Ding, ding. That's a happy face. I, big smile. Don't unsubscribe to me, please. Hey y'all. So we are back from work today, doing all of our errands and shopping, and I've got a little bit of a haul. And this is going to be a Father's Day haul for gifts for my boyfriend. And Father's Day will already be past, so if he's watching this, I hope you like your gifts, babe. Okay, so first off, I went to Paper Source, which is like, it's like Papyrus. If you guys in your town, do you have a Papyrus or a Paper Source? It's a place that has books and wrapping papers. I'll insert some footage of the store. It's so cute inside, and they have these gorgeous wrapping papers. So I'll show you the gift I'm going to wrap, but look at these little cats upside down. Aren't those cute? I got that one and I got the white one. Yeah, my boyfriend's got 2 cats and I'm a cat person. He's not like a cat maniac like me. He just loves his little cats, but I am a crazy cat lady, so I love this. So cute. I'm going to use that to wrap the gifts. I got this book called Zen as Fuck, for you and me. And it's a journal for, it says for you and me, a journal for ditching the small stuff and loving the shit out of your relationship. So I thought that would be really cute. It's just like little things that you can answer together. It says, for example, this page I just opened to, it says, press pause. What are you sure of right now? And what about your relationship is cozy as a damn blanket? And then you write what you think and they write what they think. And I don't know, it's just a really cute, positive thing I thought could be for a relationship. Yay. All right. The next book I got, he loves books, is called In My Humble Opinion. I just love the way that looks. And so this is a book about venting. It's a journal. So it's about him. He can go on these pages and just vent all these funny, crazy things. And it says, why are people like that today? Why is humanity doing blah, blah, blah? It's kind of silly and it seems kind of negative because it's like, ranting, but the book is In My Humble Opinion. So that's what it's about. It's a place to go and spout off your opinion. It's like Twitter in a book. How about that? I don't know. I'm not on Twitter because I am way too sensitive, but yeah, Twitter in a book. All right. The other thing I got is a book, or is it? No, it is not a book. It's light and it's one of those books that's a fake book that you can hide stuff in. I don't know. I just thought that that'd be really cool. Hidden in plain sight is what it says. I love that. Isn't that fun? So yeah, it's just like a little storage box that looks like a book. So, and I also got a really sweet card. I don't know. I just want to keep the card to myself because it's kind of personal and sweet. And the piece de resistance, the big gift. Okay. So you guys saw that we went to the scent room and the people in there, I'm telling you, if you're ever in Dallas and you want like people who know about scents and notes, the scent room in West Village is the place to go. I am not sponsored by them in any way. I wish I was. I just really think that they're great because I know what I like, but I don't know how exactly to find those notes and the top notes and the bottom notes and all that stuff in the fragrances. So it's a great place to go, especially if you're buying for someone else. You can describe this person and how they live and what they do, and they'll give you great recommendations. So my boyfriend really loves Santal 33, which is the Le Labo fragrance. That's what he wears. So I told the lady at the scent room that that was his vibe, and she took the notes from that and chose one for me. Well, she chose one for him. I say it's for me because I'm the one who's got to smell it, but it's called Parisian Music. And the company, I'm going to say this right. I'm going to say it. Matière Première. I hope that's correct, but you guys can see it there. And this gave total Santal 33 vibes, which is like, if you've never smelled that from the Labo, it smells like an expensive hotel lobby. Totally. And like an expensive man in a suit in a hotel lobby in France or in Capri. I don't know. But it gives the Santal 33 vibes, but with a little bit of oud or spice or lightness on the end, maybe a little bit of oud and a little bit of powder on the end. So it's not as hotel-y as it is that scent made into what a person should be wearing. So yeah, I'm not great at describing notes and all that stuff. Like I said, I'm no fragrance expert, but I can tell you that if you love Santal 33 by Le Labo, that you will love this one because it has that same vibe. And let's see, did I get anything else? I think he's going to love these. Oh, yes, very important. Probably the most important thing. I got him this. Isn't that cute? It's just a little finger, so he can be on his Zoom calls at work going, uh-huh, Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Really? Really, sir? Anyway, that's the real gift. That's the best gift right there. Don't you wish I was your girlfriend so you could get something stupid like this for Father's Day? Ah! All right, enough. Look at my haul. Y'all, I even wrapped a little middle finger. Look at this little guy. Hey guys, sorry, I've got to check in super quick because I'm going to dinner with one of my best girlfriends. You know, the one who got me into the perfect aminos and is always telling me to. She's a nurse, so she's always hooking me up with all the good facts about how to take care of myself. Anyway, we are headed to dinner in about 5 minutes, and I wanted to show you my outfit for tonight. This is a little kind of slip top, a camisole from Urban Outfitters. And this is a big deal for me to have my stomach out. But I'm trying new things at 50. I'm trying new things. And then these are frame jeans. These are the Forever Carly brand, which are super duper long. And I'm wearing Miu Miu sandals. And this is not the best look of my outfit of the night, but all right, guys, I have got the story time for you on how Hermes lost my bag. So, woo, here we go. So all of this happened at the Dallas boutique in Highland Park Village in Dallas, Texas. I had a sales associate there for quite a while, and then he left. He left to go work at another luxury brand. So I have been kind of without a sales associate at Hermes for I'd say about 6 months, but that's okay because I haven't been buying any bags or any, too many accessories or anything. So point is I brought in a bag to be sent to the Hermes spa, which is, if you don't know, Hermes bags can be taken back to Hermes and they can send them off to a spa for a fee. Of course, you have to pay for it, but they send it off to what they call the Hermes bag spa, and they touch up any of the dye, etc. on the outside. They clean it and they really make it look pristine. So my bag was it just had a little corner wear. And so I took my Birkin 25 to my sales associate at the time and sent it off to the spa. And the rumor is that they always say, oh, it's going to take between 6 and 8 weeks, which is a couple of months. But we all know it takes longer than that. And depending on where they have to send it, so they can send it to Beverly Hills to spa, or they can send it to France. And I don't really know how they decide where they're going to send what. Maybe the 25s go here and the 30s go here, or certain years go to the flagship and certain ones go to Beverly Hills. I'm not really sure. But the point is I took my bag to get it spa'd, and I prepared myself mentally to be without it for up to 3-4 months even. On the Purse Forum, which is a place where handbag nerds like me go and talk about handbags, just like any other forum. We're obsessed with handbags. Other people are obsessed with, the things that they're into. So I'm on the handbag forum, and I find out that it can take a long time. So it's really important to, I guess, be patient when you're sending a bag off to the spa. So another thing, you guys know how it is at Hermes. You don't want to text your sales associate too much. You don't want to bother them, I guess, with too many requests, because there's people constantly requesting bags and other kind of leather goods. So you really save the times that you reach out to them to be something that's really important. Well, my bag had been at the spa for 8 months. Yeah. 8 months I waited. And even after 6 months, I'm in a Facebook group, where we talk about handbags, etc. And I even asked the ladies in there, I was like, hey guys, it's been about 6 months. Do you think I should reach out to my SA? I mean, it's not like I was afraid to or anything, I just wanted to get some input from other people who'd sent their bags to the spa. How long did it take? Well, mine had been there 8 months, and it turns out that is a ridiculously long time. So I decided 8 months is a long time, and what the heck? So I dropped in, because I didn't have a sales associate anymore to text. I dropped in and I met a new sales associate, actually, that I'd seen there before. So we talked a little bit, and I told him about the bag, and he said, absolutely 8 months. And I was kind of like being cool about it. I was just like, oh, if you could just check on it, that would be great. I know it takes time. Like, I was being patient, but he was like, no, I'm on this right away. 8 months is a long time. A couple of days goes by, and he texts me and really just reassures me, contacted his manager, that they're getting with the Beverly Hills location, which is obviously they sent my bag to Beverly Hills to the spa, that they were getting in touch with Beverly Hills to work it out, to see what the heck happened and where my bag was, right? Because it's got to be somewhere. And I would say, yeah, the next day the manager called me, which was kind of awesome. It was a surprise that I even answered. When you get a phone call from like a weird number, like you never answer because it's usually spam. But I answered, and it was the manager of the store, and he was incredible, you guys. He started right away with apologizing, saying that they are working on it. If I could just give it a few more days, that they would find my bag and have an answer for me. Well, a couple more days went by. Yeah, actually just 2 more days. And he called me again. And he said, Terra, I've got good news and I've got bad news. And y'all, my heart just, it sank. It sank a little bit. And I said, okay, give it to me. And he said, the bad news is your bag is lost. And when he said that, my sadness went from here all the way down to the ground. I mean, I was just devastated. I mean, I love my bag. I work hard for these bags. We all do. We work hard for our money. I don't know. I was just, all these emotions were going through my mind in just 1 second. Like, I gave you something to repair it. You had it for 8 months. Nobody checked on it. So these things are going in my mind as he's just saying, we've lost your bag. Before I could spiral anymore, he goes, but the good news is we're going to replace it. Shavalahiva Shando. Shavalahiva. Ta ta ta. I'm speaking in tongues right now. All right, I digress. So where was I? All right, good news. Yes, the good news was he said, we are going to replace your bag with a brand new one. And I about pooped my pants. I got to tell you honestly, I mean, I don't know what I expected. Well, let's just go back a little bit. I actually said, well, what happened to it? And he said that there was just something that happened during the shipping process. It was definitely shipped back to Hermes and in Dallas and didn't make it there somehow. But he says, unfortunately, these things have happened before, sticky fingers. So I know that they're going to deal with that. He didn't put any of that, on me or anything. I just kind of wanted to know what the heck happened. But the good news is that they decided to replace my bag with a brand new one. So the first thing he asked me is, what color would you like? And so, and because my bag was a neutral, I wanted something neutral again. And so I said gold. And he's like, girl. And he was right. I knew that was like an impossible one to get. If you don't know, gold is the standard kind of brown Hermes color. It's a color that everybody wants. And so and it's a color I don't have. So I said, yeah, I'll choose gold. And that was my first choice. And he said, that one's going to be really tough. It may take a long time. And I didn't want to wait any longer. So I said, my next choice is a gray bag. I want something in the gray family, not too light, like a really light gray that looks white. I mean, with all the hand lotions and makeup and stuff that I wear, I definitely don't want a light white bag. But I do want a gray bag. So he said, look, I'll see what we can do. As you guys know, Hermes doesn't just sit and have 800,000 bags on the shelves. It's not like Chanel where you can go in and say, I want a black bag, and there's going to be most likely something there for you. So it was just a matter of, I'll call you back soon and I'll see what I can figure out. So I did not get my hopes up, honestly. I really thought that I'd be offered something that someone didn't want, or, and maybe a less desirable pop of color, which I got some pop of color bags. So it's not what I was looking for. I was looking for something that I could wear a lot because I wear my stuff, And I would say 2 more days went by and he called me again. And this time he said, Terra, I've got great news for you. We have a bag for you. And that bag is right here. You guys. I'm just looking at the box in the viewfinder. Even the box is gorgeous, isn't it? So may I present to you my Hermes Birkin 25 in, let's see the color. What can it be? Oh, it smells so good, you guys. Of course, we've got the Hermes dust bag. It's sitting on its own little perfect Hermes pillow. I love that. And of course, the care and instruction booklet that comes with it. But here is the dust bag, and inside, now I'm really presenting it. May I present to you my Birkin 25 in Gris Meyer. Meyer? M-E-Y-E-R. Oh, absolutely, positively stunning. So officially, this is the Birkin 25 in the color Gris Meyer, which is a gray that's kind of a dark to medium gray. And what's interesting is if you put it in different lights, it changes color. And that's what's one of the things that's so amazing about Hermes color dyes and the way they dye their handbags and their leather goods, is that the colors literally change. They're dimensional and they look flat, but then you take them in different lights and they're dimensional. It really is amazing. So as you can see here, this one features the palladium hardware. I still got the protective stickers on, but this features palladium hardware. If you didn't know why they call it a Birkin 25, it's because it's 25 centimeters from left to right, and then which is about 10 inches. And on the height, it's about 15 centimeters tall, which is about 7-8 inches. And then it's about 5 inches wide, which is, I think, like 10, 15 centimeters, 13 centimeters, something like that. Anyway, so it's about 10 by 8 by 5. The perfect size for, I'm holding it here so it looks really big, but next to my body you can see right there. Yeah, we love her. It really is the perfect neutral that I was looking for. And of course, as you know, it's got the feet on the bottom. They still got their protectors on as well. So all in all, this is about my experience with Hermes in Dallas. And I would say I'm going to give this experience an A+, 10 out of 10. And the reason is because mistakes are going to happen, whether you're Hermes or your Target or your Disney. I mean, I run a business and things happen all the time. So it doesn't mean because you're buying something super expensive or exclusive that everything's going to be perfect with it, right? So they handled this in such a caring and professional manner that I was just super duper impressed. I felt taken care of. I felt like they had great communication back and forth. And then to make things right by, I'm sure that they don't, I mean, this is not a cheap handbag, you know, so giving away bags, they are not in the business of. So I really appreciate that they decided to handle all the logistics of it being lost on their end and just make sure that their loyal customer was happy. And I say loyal because I definitely will be purchasing at the Dallas Hermes boutique again because they handled this so great, all the way from the sales associate to the manager. They really just took care of me and I appreciate it so much. And I'm so excited because she's freaking gorgeous. So how do I carry my Birkin 25? I carry it mostly top handle, just like this. I just carry it top handle, real simple, just like this. But also I've got a skinny little hand, so I can get my wrist through here and also carry her like this. Yay! It's not quite as easy to get out, but there she is in all of her glory. I'm so happy and I'm so grateful. And yeah, so the story had a good ending. It had a really happy ending to my little saga and fairy tale with how Hermes lost my bag. Hey guys. So it is Sunday, it's Father's Day, and I'm bouncing around. I'm sorry, but I'm recording on my phone. We are in the truck and we are on our way to see Sadhguru. And I am super excited about it because I know a little bit about Sadhguru. He's a guru who's a yogi, and he runs this really incredible institute in an ashram really in India, where he teaches yoga and about fulfilling your destiny and just becoming one with yourself and with the world and with everything else. And I've just never gone to hear a guru speak. So I am I'm trying to hold the phone so still. I am super excited to just like really find out more and see what this is all about. So guess I'll take you guys with me and then we'll see how Sadhguru is. And it's funny because it's sad, S-A-D-H. And I was just like, well, is he a sad guru? Is he sad? Why is he sad? Why am I going to see him if he's sad? I can be sad all by myself. Anyway, so sorry, the boyfriend is tickling me. We're in the truck. We're headed to the opera house. We're going to go see Sadhguru, and hopefully I will leave a happy guru. Okay?
First thing you did was inhalation. What do you think is the last thing you'll do in your life? Exhalation, see, inhalation, exhalation, inhalation, exhalation.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sorry. Good morning, guys. I'm coming to you from inside of my clothing closet. Why would I say clothing closet? Because I have a closet for my clothes and then a closet for my accessories. So I'm in with my clothes. Anyway, I'm just getting out of the shower and I wanted to show you guys two things that I just use every day and I cannot live without. So the first one is Lumi deodorant. Because first of all, who wants to stink? Nobody wants to stink out there. And I started using this deodorant when they had all the funny commercials, on YouTube. And I thought, let me give it a try, because they said it was good for your pits and everywhere you sweat. And let's just keep it 100%. We get sweaty and funky all over our body. So why wouldn't we want to use a whole body deodorant? So this is absolutely not sponsored. They have no idea who I am. I just love Lumi deodorant now. So this is my first time getting the one with the spray. Usually I use the cream in this one here. I just really like the way the cream comes out. And yeah, I just use that all over. The spray stays wet for a little bit too long. So I find myself spraying it and then rubbing it in. But I cannot live without those. I'm here to give you my endorsement that the Lumi products absolutely work. If you put that on, you may sweat a little bit because it's a deodorant. It's not an antiperspirant, but you will not stink. You ain't gonna stink. You will smell of nothing but skin or fresh. So I give that one 5 stars all the way. The second one is this right here. Y'all, this is can you see it here? This is the Aveeno Daily Nourishing Body Oil Mist. I found out about this from Frank in the City and Janae Naylor, who are two of my favorite YouTubers. And this is the truth, y'all. This is the one and not the two. Trust me. This is a spray body oil. You just spray it in your hand. And it goes on amazing. I mean, it just gives a perfect sheen, a perfect body glow. But the best part about it, well, there's two of my favorite things about it. One is that it rubs in so well and doesn't get all over my clothes. So it soaks in really well, but still leaves a nice sheen. And the second thing, y'all, is the scent. What scent does it say here? It just says oat oil and jojoba oil, which we know are good for you. Jojoba oil mimics sebum in the skin, so you stop overproducing oil. Anywho, it's the smell. The smell of this smells like fresh baby, but also a little bit of vacation and also a little bit of that old school, my mom's cosmetics hand cream thing. I don't know. There's just a little bit of something in there too that's nostalgic. Maybe it's the oat flavor or scent. Either way, flavor. Do not taste this. I did not taste this. Anyway, I absolutely love it. So these are my two beauty things that I use every single day that I cannot live without. Hey y'all, so I am finally dressed and ready to go for the day. I've got to run by the office. We've got to run by the office really quick. And then we've got a few errands to run and a little bit of work to get done as well. So a lot to do in a little bit of time, but let's go. Let's get started. First, let's do my outfit of the day. I am wearing this little shift dress. This is actually, I got this at a thrift store, but it's from Shein. So if I can find it, I'll link it, but I bought it secondhand, so I don't know. Let's see. And then I've got the shoes that I'm loving right now just because they fit perfectly with all of my cute summer dresses. These are the raffia wedges from Shoots. And today, the bag of the day is my Chanel denim flap. I love this one because it's got the two grommets at the top. So I can pull it and make it a crossbody or shoulder. And today I've got it kind of put as a top handle, and I'll be wearing it under my arm, mostly as a clutch, just like this. So there's the outfit of the day. Y'all, this traffic today is bananas. Can everyone please just stop moving to Dallas right now? Just, you know what? It's a terrible city. The people are awful. That's the thing. The people are just terrible, and the food is not good. The shopping is terrible. You don't want to move here. You just don't. So, yeah, stay away. All lies. This is an amazing city, and that's why 1,000 people move here like every day. But the traffic though. Okay, I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna be grateful that I have a car to be in traffic, right? Right. Hey y'all, it's Terra. Just finished work and we are headed to the mall. We are going to go to Nordstrom and then possibly Suit Supply, which isn't at the mall, but I'm going because my boyfriend needs a linen-y shirt for a beach wedding this weekend. Let me pull this up a little bit. Sorry guys, I'm driving in the Jeep, so I hope it's not too loud. Yeah, so we are headed to the mall and we will see you at Nordstrom in just a minute. Hey guys, so I thought I'd make a quick stop at Uptown Cheapskate. It's a resale shop here in Dallas, and it has some of the cutest workout tops, and I need workout tops now that I'm working out. Hello, Terra at 50 doing new things. So anyway, I'm gonna try on these workout tops over here and we'll see if we have any luck. All right, so here's an Outdoor Voices set, which I think is really cute, but the top is way too small. I'm not comfortable with this much cleavage at the gym. So next. Okay, this one is promising. I like the support. I might even wear a little something else under it, but I like the band underneath. And this is Free People Movement. By the way, all the items I got have blue stickers, which means that they are 50% off. So winning, winning, winning. This is a keeper, I think. All right, guys, this is the last one, and I absolutely hate the fit of this one. It makes my boobs look all saggy, and yeah, I just don't love it. So, did not score today, but that's okay. There's always tomorrow. When you're thrifting, there's always tomorrow. All right, you guys, so my phone died before I could finish the rest of the video at Uptown Cheapskate. And on the way out, I found one dress that I had to try on because it was on the sale rack. This dress is by Kimchi Blue, which is one of my favorite cute dressmakers. It's got these cute little pockets that give this little kind of cute waist peplum look. And I love the 3 little buttons. Anyway, this is absolutely a perfect fit. It's freaking adorable. I absolutely love it. I might have to pin here just a little bit to keep these exactly where I want them, but no big deal. And yeah, that's what I got today at Uptown Cheapskate. So thrifting really came through. Oh, and guess how much this was? $7, you guys. 7 doll hairs. 7 doll hairs. Yes. So for people who think you've got to spend a lot of money and a lot of time at the mall to look cute, this is proof right here that you can look cute for less than $10 if you just hunt a little bitty bit. And you know your size and stuff, and you know the brand you like. Yes. So we're going to go over another time. We're going to have a full episode on thrifting and how I thrift, where I thrift, and how I find the deals and all my little tips and tricks on buying used. Yay! $7 total score. Cute, cute, cute. Hey y'all, I'm back. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my, I guess, review of Sadhguru and how it was to hear him speak the other day. Just to keep it simple, it was awesome. He was insightful, he was profound, and there were a lot of amazing things he had to say. The only thing is that we just saw that Sadhguru was coming and we wanted to go check him out. But he was actually doing a speaking engagement on a particular subject, and that subject is his newest book, Death and Beyond. So the topic was about death. And that isn't exactly what I was going for. Death is a part of life for everyone, and most of us have dealt with the death of someone we know or someone we love. So it was really insightful when it came to hearing about how death is a natural part of life. But the part that I took away from it the most was something he said. He said, say yes to life. And when I think about that, it makes me feel like I have said no, no, no so many times. He said, say yes to life. And what that makes me think of, it reminds me of this saying that I used to say and think about all the time. And it was live and let live. It's because I was like with my therapist working on things like detachment, so that I could, detach from either negative situations or negative people or negative emotions. And I feel like I've really worked hard on detachment, especially from people and their judgment of me and their thoughts about me, things that are frankly not my business. So yeah, that's the let live part. But what about the live? And there's a reason it comes in that order: live and let live. It's because we're supposed to stay out of other people's business, but mind our own business and really live this wonderful life that has been given to us. So for me, live and let live. And Sadhguru reminded me that I need to be saying yes, yes, yes to things. Yes to life. Yes to starting this blog. Yes to things that I'm afraid of. And I have been saying yes for a while now, and it's turned out pretty good for me. And so I'm going to keep that going. Terra at 50 is a Terra of yes. I said in the first video that I feel like I'm being reborn at 50, and I really do. I feel like I'm being reborn, and all of these things that I've known for years that have been just kind of sayings are now real things and real projects and emotions that I'm working on. So when I hear say yes to life or live and let live, those are reminders for me to do just that. Live my life, enjoy it, be grateful every single day. So that's what I got. Even with the message of death, I was able to receive a message about life. So I am very, very grateful that I got to hear Sadhguru talk in person while he is still with us. And I'm grateful that I finally said yes to starting this vlog. This is vlog number 3, and I'm so glad you guys are hanging out with me. I'm going to end the vlog here, but next week we are going to Cabo. So I can't wait to bring you guys along with me, and we are going to live.